What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday, October 1st. It's October 1st. Wow. It's time for coil class, motherfuckers. I was trying not to curse. Nobody said anything about my tie. You guys don't like my tie? Is the tie too much? No, it's the glasses. The glasses are too much, I think. I think the tie is perfect. Look at the perfect right here. Just like that. Just like that. Going good here. All right, indented coil build. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Indented coil build. Don't really want to do that. Let me do... So, indented coil build. I couldn't tell you who did this build, to be honest. So, unfortunately, I cannot act like a know-it-all in this video because I do not know who did this the first time. I feel like I knew who did it the first time at one point, but I don't know who does it. Who did it the first time right now at this juncture. I can't remember who was the first. If you're watching the replay, put the quality up. The quality should be pretty good, especially on replay. I can't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah, I mean right now, yeah. It looks okay in 480p. So what's going on, people? Let me just get my I'm getting like all my bull crap out of the way, and we will get started. Ned isn't teaching tonight. Well, Ned's teaching tonight, but he's not teaching coil class. Ned's teaching he's doing what do they call it? Pole lessons, stripper pole lessons. He runs a stripper pole lesson class on Tuesdays, every other Tuesday. He has to kind of do, he's gotta thank you, straight dripping. I'm glad you appreciate the tie. I just need the top hat. That's right. Okay, so what's going on? Let's get my participants real quick. What is going on? Addie J, Big G, Black Mika. What's up? Chevy Man, David R, Daytime Frank, Falk Ohm Coils, Got Bull, Jay is Bored, Jerry Lawrence, Kim Dixon, Clayton Von Kludge, Mechanical Creation. Wait. Maniacal Creations. I'm sorry. Michael Stonger, Philip Wheeler, Straight Trippin', Trevor is that one person. V-Dog. There was somebody below V-Dog, but they... What the hell's going on here? All right, people are popping in. What's up, everybody in chat? Anybody watching that's not in chat, what's going on? Shaw, what is up? What is going on? So, coil class is a lot. This is ridiculous, actually. It's a little funny, but it's also a little ridiculous. And in the way, we take our ties down. We fucking unbutton our shirts for coil class, right? I don't have buttons on my shirt. Who put the ram in Ramadama Ding Dong? Who put the blam in the blam shit blame but blame? Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what's up? Did I say hi to Kim Dixon and Jerry? What is going on? Okay. So, what we're going to do. So, Coil Class is a show I do live here at 7:30 p.m. every Tuesday. We go through all the coil builds a week at a time, easiest to hardest. This is the 27th out of 40. It's going to be around 40 of them. 27th one. So on the scale of 1 to 40, this is about a 27. This build isn't super hard to do if you know a staple stagger fuse Clapton. You have to build a staple stagger fuse Clapton to do this build. Are there other ways to get it? There is, but that's how I do it. I build a staple stagger fuse Clapton first. So let's just let you know what wires I'm using. All right, so I'm going to use 2636.4 ribbon and 20 gauge on this build. It don't really matter what type of wire you use. You could use stainless, you could use nichrome. If you want to substitute the 36 for 38, you can. Possibly 34. I would say 36, 38 do. 26, anything really. You could do whatever. I wouldn't go higher than 28 for the frames. I like 26, 25, 24, any of them. 0.4 ribbon depends on the frames. I'm doing 26 gauge frames, so I'm using 0.4 ribbon because they are close to each other. And then 20 gauge is pretty important if you do it like this. Okay, if you do it the way I do it, 20 gauge is going to be important because the amount of ribbon I'm putting in my build. You'll see why. Just watch the video and enjoy. Hopefully I answer all the questions. So the first thing I'm going to do is vape my BTFC. I got a Trinity glass drip tip on there for whatever reason. It kind of looks stupid, but Ronin X2. Not that the Trinity glass tops look stupid, it's just silver. I think I have a black one I could have put on there. I don't know. I probably should have did that instead. I got one somewhere, who knows where. I don't know. I got like every color. I don't know. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to prep a 0.4 ribbon stack, 8-ply 0.4 ribbon. I'm going to shoot for a single coil tonight. I'm going to make it a little bigger just in case. Thank you, Big G, for the playlist link. Yes, I do have. I'll show that at the end actually, and I'll tell you what what next week is and all that stuff. So, what was I going to say? We're going to do the ribbon stack, vaping. Oh, this is what I actually have a set of indented coils right here. It's pretty much exactly what we're building tonight. I think these are the exact specs of what I'm doing tonight as well. So this is what they look like. The picture was actually up on Instagram. Those are also indented. So this is what we're building here. I forgot I had these. So you see, it's like a stagger fuse Clapton, but the middle is indented. They're pretty cool looking coil. You could put something in the indent if you would like. You see how it's got like that U shape? But you have to start off with a staple stagger fuse Clapton and destroy it. But there's a set right there. Okay. Looks a little dusty. What are you going to do? All right. And we're going to install inside of a golem tonight. Golem RDA. Look at that Kim Dixon stand taking all the attention. All right. And I'm done. Okay, here we go. I have 0.4 ribbon. This is 0.4 ribbon. It was re-spooled. This 0.4 ribbon was a little messed up. I realized that I don't have a lot of 0.4 ribbon, which probably isn't a good thing. But I'm going to try it out anyway. This came off of a spool. The spool was like really messed up, right? And man, I hope it's not too bright. I've been moving my light around back and forth to like see what the best lighting is, and like, you know, just playing around with different stuff because I just do. Stretch this ribbon to make it a little straighter. Get my scissors. So this is 0.4 stainless steel, but it doesn't matter what. Basically, use ribbon that you don't mind throwing out for this build is my my advice. All right. So we're just prepping an 8-ply ribbon stack, just like we do all the time. I was trying to get this done before I came live, but I just didn't have time to. So you get to see the entire build. Now, I'm going to take these 4 pieces of ribbon, bend them in half. I don't need as much as I have here. So cut some of that off. I'll get that thrown out in a second. And I'm just folding this ribbon close. We've done ribbon stacks quite a bit, not only on this channel, but in coil class. Ribbon stacking is, I do have a ribbon stacking video. I do also have, I've done this live before too, so this is not the first time I'm doing this build live. Actually, the coils I just showed you were the first indented coils I ever made, and I did them live. So I'm just trying to find some 40 gauge wire. Just so I could wrap up my ribbon stack. So here's some Micro 90 40 gauge. I guess that'll work. All right. Just gonna run our fingers down a little bit. Tim's Coils, not amused. What's up? 3D Flying Dutchman. Cheech, what's up? What's up, everybody? I hope you're all having a good start to your week. And here, and there's my ribbon stack. I just have to definitely hot glue the ends. So I hot glue the loop end first. David R, what's up? Dave and Gore, what's up? Dave Flowers, what's up? Damn! Got them 3 days. We Dave heavy tonight. That wasn't a fat joke. That just means there's a lot of Daves here. Please don't be offended. Okay. Once that's dry, I got it on the swivel. I'm pulling it away from the swivel so all the ribbons are tight. And I hot glue this end. Let that dry. Make sure the ribbons are good by pinching. I'm pulling tension away from the swivel just so all my ribbons stay how I want them. And that's my ribbon stack. I'd say I got about 6 inches of ribbon stack here, 8 ply, 0.4. And that will take this. That will take us to another part of the prep, and that is prepping 2636 staggered frames. A lot of different ways I can do these staggered frames. I'm going to just try to think of what's the quickest way to get the cleanest result. So I'm going to get out my 26 gauge. I got nichrome here. It don't matter what you use. I guess it depends what you like. This build will vape good. I mean, it will. There ain't nothing wrong with vaping this build. All right. So what I'm going to do is get out my 26 gauge, and I need 2 frames. So I kind of measure it up. I eye it up like this. Put my thumb there. Bring it down here. It's 2 times the size now. Add a little more. Stretch it straight. It is a straight piece of wire now. Get my close cutters and cut it there. And I could just put this 26 back, and I can actually put that away. We're done with the 26 for tonight. We're done with the 0.4 too, so if you want to get rid of that. Okay. Now it's time to get the drill out. Now with anything staggered, I do like to use some kind of like loop to put in my drill. So this is a bobby pin. You could use a cotter pin. You could use a piece of 22 or 20 gauge, fold it like this. It doesn't matter. What it does is it just makes my drill a loop, and it's going to center my build. It's going to center this loop into the drill chuck. And then I wrap my wire around that, and that's going to center it from there to the swivel. I'm just going to tighten that down. All right. I'm going to get my 26 gauge, bend it over the swivel. Pinch it. Twist the swivel like 3 or 4 times. And it's hooked onto the swivel. Let me close my swivel. And then I'm going to take this side of the 26 gauge and get it onto here. And this, I just pinch both and spin the needle noses. And now it's looped on both sides. I like to start off slow with these, especially the way I'm going to be doing it. There's always something I forget. Always something, isn't there? There is. Where's my... Damn it. Aha. got this clamp, which I like, and headphones apparently. I got this clamp. I like to just a bar clamp, you know, slides up and down like that. But any clamp will do if it'll work. And I like to just clamp my drill to the table. All right, spinning, fast, spinning. I'm going to stay on slow for now. Okay, I'm going to take my 36 and I'm also going to find a clip that closes all the way. I have this one that's taped. So not only is it closed more because of the tape, but it's also marked. So I always know that this one with the tape on it is the one I like to use. Double purpose tape. You see that? Not double-sided tape. No, double purpose tape. You see what I mean? So 36 nichrome will do because that's what I grabbed. I didn't really think about it. You could use whatever you want. People ask me if you can mix wires. You can. I used to do it all the time. I kind of stopped doing it for no real reason, other than I just really like stainless steel to vape. But plus, stainless steel is the cheapest wire. That's another thing. Is like buy the cheapest, right? So I'm going to take this 36 gauge here, which I don't think you can see. I'm going to get it inside of the loop of the drill. And I'm going to clap them for about, I don't know, 10 rotations. Then I'm going to make an angle with it. So it was straight when I was clapped it in. Now I'm going to make a little angle and do about 4 rotations. Okay. Now, this is where shit gets tricky. I need another clamp. Damn it! Come on, motherfucker. Take this to me. Yeah, whatever. You could. Whoa! Just so that stays, I weigh it down so it doesn't like explode on me, right? I don't need it exploding. Okay. Yeti sighting. Where? Where is there a Yeti? Is there a Yeti in here? Lime Dog, what's up? Yeti's uncle! What is going on? Okay. What's up, everybody? I may not have said hi to. If I said hi to you, I'm not saying what's up to you. You only get one. Don't be selfish. See how it's space? See how it's a space clapped in there? All right. This is always difficult to show. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm smart enough, I could color this wire. Hold on. We're going to see if this is going to work. This is nichrome. That should work. I'm going to try to color the wire so you see the differences. See, I'm not dumb like everybody says. We'll see. Maybe I am. We'll see. I don't know. My wire is going in the forward. That's what my drill's in. It's in the forward. It's in the driving motion. And I'm going to be wrapping a loop around the front and then 3 in the back, around the front of the fuse and then 3 behind it. I need to wrap that in the forward in the clockwise motion. All right. You can't wrap it in the reverse or it's not going to work. So I take it in the front. bring it around the back and go into 3 of the gaps behind the fusing wire. And you can't see shit. I'm going to bring it down like this. I might have messed up one of these. 1 second. Usually I like to put on goggles when doing this, but I didn't do that this time. This wire definitely feels a little stiffer since I heated it. And then I pull them all down because there's 3 wires now. 2 are from the loop method and 1's from the fusing wire. So I pull that down, cut these clean. So this is what I got. All right. The 2 wires are from the loop, and then this one's the fuse. And then, oh snap, did it work? Oh snap, I hope this worked. That would be cool as hell. I think it did, dude. I might have overheated it a bit, but it's on there good, so. It's in every other one, basically. Every other one is the loop, all right? Oh, that wasn't good. You don't want to do that. My 26 gauge on the drill held it. All right, let's cut that shit off. I don't think that's ever happened to me. You see? Oh, that coloring actually helped a little bit. That's what you want. Now, every once in a while, I like to pull the loop wires down. So basically what I do is I just grab them, pull them down, push the clip up like that, just to tighten up the loop because sometimes it'll get loose. Almost finished this wire, so I'm going to pull it down. Well, I'm halfway through, so I'm going to pull down the loop again just to tighten it up. And you hold a pretty straight angle on this wire coming up. Vegas coils. Buenos noches. Crazy Face McGee. Who's Joshua Apathy Miller? What's up? All right, watch what happens when I cut. When I cut the fuse wire, I'm cutting the wire from the spool off. Watch this. That was dope. Watch this. Now, it's loose all the way. I'm not loosening it anymore because I think that's an issue. I don't like what's been going on with my staggered builds. So I'm going to just chill out on this and try this out. All right. I'm going to put my 36 gauge aside for now. I'm going to cut this crap clean. like so. So basically the loop's kind of still on there, right? I don't know if you can notice it, but it is. Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be very careful. These are going to be my frames for a staple stagger fuse Clapton, so I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to grab this here where I started on the drill, cut behind it between the needle noses and the drill, cut that off. I'm going to pull it away from the swivel and give it a bend. How am I going to do this? Yep. And then I'm going to come down to the swivel. I'm going to cut it off of my swivel. Get my eyes out of the way. All right. So I got to bend down here, right? There's my bend. There's my other end. Let's measure it. Here's my ribbon. Let's measure. I'm going to do a tape measure and just see how much I got after the bend. What do I have of Clapton wire? 13.5. So 6.5, 6 3/4 would be halfway. 6 3/4, halfway. I'm going to grab it with my cutters. Grab this with my needle noses. Cut. I'm going to take this one, bend it. I have not touched the stagger wire with my hands at all. Not yet, anyway. Okay. There's my two cuts. I got angles in both of them. Here's my ribbon stack. That's going to go up here. I'm going to cut this excess off. Whoa! You noticed I never flipped my wires. Never flipped them. It doesn't, I mean, I don't think it really matters if you do or not. I just don't like doing it. Maybe I should try it one day. I used to just bend them and hope for the best. Okay. Okay. Put this ribbon in there. I'm gonna get my drill ready first. I'm gonna take this out of here. This bobby pin is gone. The clamp is off. The drill is ready. Let me move my swivel up here where there's better light. Boom. I'm going to get my 36 gauge on the spool. I'm going to take like a full spool length off of it and lock it back in. All right, so it's locked in there, but I have a lot of 36 hanging off of there. My ribbon's in the middle of my two frames. I'm going to grab all three, making sure the ribbon stays in the middle. Carefully. I always make sure the ends of the wires are in the air, right? I don't want anything touching them. So I kind of like leave my elbow up here. Make sure the ribbon's standing up in the middle of these two. And I'm going to take that 36 gauge that's still attached to the spool. And I'm going to wrap it. It doesn't matter which way, really, the way I do it. It doesn't matter. It's just to get these together. And I'm going to wrap it around the ribbon and the frames. Like that. I'm going to get some hot glue. I'm going to dab it right over that 36 and all over the build down here. Get them all connected together right here. Like so. All right. You guys are chatting motherfuckers, dude. You guys talk a lot. That's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying. The chats are always moving. Get my build in the drill as best as I can now. Kind of important to cut these staggered frames before the loop here. So I'm just going right before where the loop is and cutting these staggered frames so they're out of the way. I'm going to get that loop onto the swivel. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a clip here and carefully get it in the beginning here on all of it. I'm going to get my 36, put my drill on slow, and I'm just going to start fusing. I don't care how the beginning looks. The only thing I'm worried about is that the ribbon's standing up in the middle of the frames right now. That's all I care about. But if it fuses nicely, then it fuses nicely. That's cool too. So I fuse a little bit, and I got my nylon pliers. Let me squeeze it down, make sure everything's good. Now with the drill on slow, I got a good start to this build. I'm going to pop this clip off. This is a single coil, so me fusing without these wires on there should be fine. What I do have going on here is both the frames are hanging down, right? So I'm going to take the top frame and kind of bend it up. It should relax a little bit in a few minutes. All right. Just watch your face if you do it this way. I'm going to go up close in a second. I just want to make sure I have it looking good right now. And you want a full fused staple stagger fuse Clapton. I think I got it. The ribbon looks a little silly, but I think it's going to be fine. The ribbon actually, if it did go a little funky, it wouldn't be the end of the world, really. I don't like how that looks, though. That is not what I like to see. That's not good. Right there, not good. It would be... It's weird. With this build, it actually wouldn't be the end of the world. But I'm in the beginning. It looks like that one ribbon rolled over right away. This is kind of the risk you take when you fuse stuff like I do, like with the frames hanging off and not the staple. It is kind of my own damn fault. It's also shitty ribbon. That's why it's re-spooled. But I'll take the blame for this one, whatever. I'm going to leave that on there, that end piece, because I think that's okay there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of here and go to plan B. I'm going to get some 40 gauge and I'm going to bind it like twice up this wire, which I hate doing, but it should be a quick fix. I just have to bind these wires to the staple, that's all. Yeah. Now, see, if it's just one ribbon flipped over and that's all that's going to happen, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to be cutting shit. But that's fine there. Okay. So I take it. The ribbon's good up here. So let me wrap these wires. Space wrap 40 gauge. You do not want to wrap the 40 gauge nice and tight. Space wrap it throughout the build. Cut it, but leave an end on so you can take it off. And I just dropped my 40 gauge. I got it. And then I'm going to walk my hands up carefully. Do not mess up the frames if you can. Keep the frames nice. I'm going to walk up at another, I don't know, 2-inch. I'm going to put another space wrap 40 in there. Pretty tight. I want this build to stay together. Don't want to be wrestling with it too much. And then I'm going to put one more. So I put 3. After this one, it'll be 3 altogether in this build. I'm going to do one more at the end because I feel like that's where things are going wrong. So right near the loop, I'm going to put one. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. See, spaced 40 gauge wraps. And then I got one down there in the end. The beginning might have been an issue too. Because if the ribbon messes up in the beginning, it's going to mess up the whole way. You can just believe that. If it messes up in the beginning, that ribbon's going to keep messing up as you go down. It's probably going to get worse and worse, actually. It ain't, I mean, you can get it better sometimes. But if you see it in the beginning, just fix it. It took me, what, 30 seconds to fuse what I had fused? Just fix it real quick. Don't put hot glue on the end. Do not put hot glue on the swivel end. Only on the drill end. Do not put hot glue on the swivel end. That's very important for this build. Do not put hot glue on there. If you do, there's ways, but don't put hot glue on the end. All right. Red Eye Loons here. What's up, Justin Crabtree? What's going on? All right. All right, back with the 36. I'm going to wrap it around here, nice and tight. Start my fuse. Same thing. Start slow. Make sure everything is good, just like before, and something wasn't good. But now, everything should be good. It's looking good now. All right, let's fuse it up. Hopefully I didn't mess up the spacing. And hopefully the 40 gauge doesn't hold my spacing. Now, when you have it bind it like this, one of the good things is I'm not going to have to squeeze it as much. But one of the bad things, you'll see in a second, is, yep, I'm fusing quickly. Which is a good thing. But now look, I got to stop fusing and take that off. So what I do is I just grab one of the ends with needle noses and unwrap it. And usually when you get to like 1 or 2 wraps before it's off, you could just pull it off. So like you see, I got like 2 wraps there. I'm going to do one more. All right, and when it's 1 wrap away from being done, you can just pull it. All right. Whoa. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, this ribbon sucks. I probably should have used different ribbon because that's my problems right now. But when it comes to the last part, it should be a good thing for a couple reasons. But yeah, you can see that ribbon. It wants to come up on this side. I'm not going to kill myself with getting the whole 6 inches of wire fused. I also want to have a clean staple stagger fuse Clapton. I still got to keep squeezing with this damn ribbon. I'm almost coming up to another 40 gauge. Now, I guess I've never done one of these skip fused or anything, but I guess if you wanted to, it wouldn't be a big deal. See, I think my spacing's messed up exactly because of these 40 gauges. That's okay, because I got a lot of wire already. Yeah, I might have to put my old glasses on. If I trusted the ribbon wasn't going to move, I would take the rest of the 40 gauges off because I think they're holding the spacing from moving where I want it to move. I think they're tightening up that spacing, which is why I usually leave the frames hanging, is because I want the spacing to be able to move wherever I want it to move. But since the ribbon was giving me problems, I didn't have that luxury. I mean, I'm getting there. 36 gauge staple stagger fuse Clapton single coil doesn't take long to fuse even with issues. Close up again. Actually, I'm going to put on a song. Looks like my spacing is coming back a little bit. See, I'm squishing the spacing a little bit. I think both are a little big. This one's that I'm squishing now is a little bigger than the other, but sometimes you could fix the spacing. I'm actually like, I got enough wire for what I need to do, but I'm just showing some things. It's the rest of the build isn't going to take me that long, hopefully. What's up, Meter? What's up, everybody else that's in here? I may not have said hi to. If I said hi to you, then I'm not saying hi again. You don't deserve it. I'm trying to catch it back again. Trying to do that speed fusing. What time is it? All right, we're an hour in. Wow, that's not bad. Not bad at all, guys. Especially with the mistake that happened. Not bad at all. Wait, did I have 6 3/4? Look at that. The zigzag is gone. Did I have 6 3/4? Was that the measurement? Because if so, then maybe I should just keep. No, I got like 5. All right. 6 3/4 was the frames. Yeah, it's supposed to be hot in Philly tomorrow, like 92, which is crazy for October. We get like proper seasons. Well, we used to. I think Jesus took proper seasons away from us when we took Catholic churches. All right, I'm done here with the fusing. So, let's do the indent part, right? Okay, let's do it. Now, what you do, you're going to cut the wire off the spool, and I have a single coil length of wire here. Now, I'm going to take it out of the drill, take it off of the swivel, leave that on. Don't cut that. Leave that on. You need that. I'm going to bend the frames down like so. All right, those are my frames. Now, if it's twisted, try to get that untwisted because mine is twisted. Of course I did that. Okay. Now, we're going to get a couple tools out. One of the tools being the 20 gauge. We're going to take a piece of 20 gauge off this spool, cut it, get it into the drill, and straighten it. So I just get it into the drill. I grab this end of the 20 gauge, pull it as tight as you can, spin the drill, pulling tight, and that's going to straighten it out. And I only need like 5 inches of this. That's fine. 5 inches of this wire. This I could throw out. Now let me clear this. I need this still. And I also need my metal block, or if you have a pasta roller, you could figure out a way. But I need my metal block and my rolling thing, something to flatten. You'll see. Now, what I want to do is I want to take this ribbon out of this build slowly, just a little at a time. I do like 1.5 inches at a time or something. At least in the beginning I do. So what I have to do is either melt or cut this hot glue off. So I'm just going to cut that all off like that. So nothing's holding it down here. And I'm going to hold my whole build right here. And this is my ribbon loop, right? And I'm going to pull the ribbon out little by little. And that's going to leave the inside empty. Okay, I just pulled out a very little bit right there, you see? Just to show you. Now watch. I'm going to pull a little more. Look. See, it's naked inside there. You can see my finger through it. I pulled out about a 1/2 inch worth, I guess. Damn, you can't see that like that. First way was better, I think. There you go. All right. Now I'm going to take, now that I got some out, I'm going to take this 20 gauge here, and I'm going to put it in the middle. Now I do like doing this in the beginning, and there's a reason why. And it's so that it holds its shape. The shape gets held. Ooh, 20 gauge might be too much. 20 gauge might be too big. No, 20 gauge should be fine. All right. I don't know if it's 20 or 22. I kind of forget. I'm going to pull more out. I'm going to put the 20 gauge in the middle and make an indent. So I put the 20 in the middle and roll. And once the indent is started to be made, it's going to stay as long as you're careful. This is always hard to show on camera. Yeah, this is going to be rough. Because it's such a slight dent in metal wire. You know what? Yeah, you could probably hardly tell right now. I actually think 22 is the way to go. I think this 20 gauge might be too big. Let me get out a piece of 22. Oh, it's not a lot of 22 at all. Where is it? I know I have another strand of it here. Did I throw it out like an asshole? I think I did throw it out like an asshole. Oh, what is this? This is also 20, isn't it? Yeah, that's also 20. I know I have more 22. Where does it go? Pretty sure I got a shit ton of 22. But when? Whatever, dude. Let me get this 22. Ooh, what is that? Nah, it's not 22. What is this? Whatever. It is what it is. .22 gauge. I think 20 is too big. It doesn't really matter because it's not going to mess up your build if you try it with 20. Straighten out the 22 gauge. This is the side I was indenting. You want to, yeah, 22 looks like it's the way to go, actually. My bad, guys. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. You see where it's not indented? Look up here. You see where it's not indented compared to where it's indented? So the 22 just fits in that center there. Just put it in that center and roll the 22 just like that. And I like to just do a little bit at a time. I guess you could just rip it all out. I've never done that because I was always told to do it this way. I'm going to rip some more out. Come on, you pain in the ass. Work with me here. There you go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to rip the rest out. So the ribbon is now gone. It kind of just follows it. Once you get it started with the rolling, it'll kind of just follow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. How you like that? Okay. It's pretty much all indented, but I like to go and do it like again, just one full run, just so it all looks indented the same, you know? If you do a little here, a little there, you might have some, you might have missed a spot. And straighten it a little more. Usually that doesn't work all the time, so you're going to have to get another piece of 22 or something, but sometimes it works. Work for me. Don't find it. Works for me. Okay. Get that in the indent again. The 22's in the indent. And roll it up. And once it's indented once, it should just fall right into the indent. I'm pushing down pretty hard here. 36 is pretty strong. I trust it. Okay. Okay. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay. This is what it looked like. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, it really pops when you wrap it, but there is something else. See the curve? There is something else. I take the 22 gauge. I put it inside. I'm going to wrap the coil now. Let me get out my bit. I think you need to do this. I've never not done this, so I don't know. I think this is smart, though. I don't think you should not do this. I think you should do this, okay? I'm going to put the 22 gauge inside of the indent as I wrap it. because it just seems smart to me. It seems like so it doesn't collapse, do this. It's hard to get it started, but once you get it started, it's not hard to keep it in the indent. So I kind of grab them both. I get the wire inside of the indent. The 22 gauge is now inside the indent. All right, it's in there. Now I got to put the staggered build on the bit, and the 22 is facing me. And then wrap it. And it shouldn't collapse if you do this. Plus, it's going to keep that indent shape. Now, you could keep the 22 gauge in here if you want a cool build. The only problem with that is it doesn't look like an indented build once you fill the middle. It looks like it's just a triple parallel build, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It just looks like two Claptons next to it. I'll show you. It looks like two Claptons next to a 22 gauge. It doesn't, you don't know it's an indented build unless you look at a certain angle of it. So if I just posted a picture of this on my Instagram, they'd be like, oh, cool Clapton coil, loser. I thought you were supposed to be good at coil building. But if you see the leads, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. This guy's actually pretty good, you know? Fuck them people, you know what I mean? That's what I say. That looks cool, right? You could keep it like that if you want. Or you could take it out. You could put something else in there. Because I could actually, let me show you that again because it looked pretty cool. I can actually take that 20 gauge out and put something else in there. Maybe a tiny little alien or something, you know? Maybe you could put a little, a Clapton in there, you know what I mean? You could do whatever you want. But for this tonight, we're popping that 22 out and we're keeping it out. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take that 22 and we're going to pull. I'm cutting this crap off. This is unnecessary. We're going to pull it off and it's just going to spin around and the 22 is going to come off like that. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. You fucked it up. Oy vey. Look at that. Look at, oh my God. Would you just look at it? It's all hairy and all. A couple of these wraps look better than the others. What the hell happened here? What's going on here? Oh, look at that. Now that is how you make an indent coil. Hope this helped. Hope this helped. 107 comments I haven't seen. My chat wasn't up. Listen. Hell with them people, right, Kim? And look, you could use your shitty ribbon again. Use it again. Take this ribbon, make a little frame staple. You could vape it, you know, show this one off to your friends. Or, dude, Clapton that shit up with like some 40 gauge and wrap it in the gaps. Knock your fucking socks off, dude. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. 50 people. Holy cock. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse like that. That was bad. That was not good. Spent too much time in Philadelphia with old cat calling carpenters. Sorry. 8 likes. I will Oh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna start punching motherfuckers. Look my fucking video. All right, let's install. Let's vapor. You know what? Fuck that. Any questions? I'm offended. Any questions? My boss's dad sometimes works with us, and he says that sometimes we'll go into a job with people inside. Like the one. All right, let me just tell you a story. Right, I'm sorry. There's people watching. Listen. If there's kids watching, get them out of the room for like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Kids, go to bed. So we used to install dishwashers. We would have a truck full of dishwashers every day, like 5 dishwashers. We would go to different jobs, right? And we'd go to different jobs and take the dishwasher out, put a new dishwasher in. I'd work with his dad and everything like that. And the one day we walked in, this is the first day I'm working with him. We walk in and the dishwasher was leaking all over. There was mouse shit under there, under the thing. There was dirty water in there. It smelled like rotted eggs because sometimes a garbage disposal. So I'm like, all right, man, let's go get our tools. So we walk outside to go get the tools, get the vacuum and everything. And as we're walking outside, now the family's there because we have to bill them at the end. We have to see what's going on. And he goes, we're walking out. He's like, this job's a pain in the fucking cock. And I was like, dude, please. Not a pain in the ass, a pain in the cock. That's my buddy, though. I like him. We don't always get along, but he doesn't always get along with everybody. You know? He doesn't always get along with everybody. This job's a pain in the cock. Okay. All right, let's cut these leads. You watch your fucking mouth. I'm going to cut the leads, I think, like this. I hope this is good. I kind of forget the golem, but I just cut it flush with that, right? Right. Now, do I want to do... I think in this golem, I'm going to install it like I'm installing duals. I'm going to leave the one side open because maybe I put another coil. So with the golem, I kind of like to flip it upside down, get them clamps down. Stick the leads in there like so. All right. This job's a pain in the cock. I like old school guys. I really do. Like a lot. It just reminds me of like, you know, sometimes the world isn't nice. And that's what I remember all the time. Is like sometimes, you know, shit isn't all peaches and cream. And sometimes like shit like that just makes you laugh. So when people get offended, I kind of like, I wonder, like, where did you grow up that you're offended? And for the most part, they grew up in the same place I did. It almost seems almost like a jealous thing. Like you're able to say that without thinking twice and laugh at it, you know? Like everybody's heard every word in the book, right? Everybody has. And I understand people don't like foul language. I quite get that. I understand that. And there's a time and a place for everything. I get that too. Work is not good. But that's what makes it funny, right? Because, listen, saying a pain in the cock, it's funny, but what makes it funnier is saying it in front of customers about their house. That's what makes it funny, okay? So I'm not laughing at him making fun of the customers. I'm not laughing at him using foul language. I'm laughing at the entire situation. I'm actually laughing at him being, you know, him being so no filter. No filter is how I explain him. No, I've talked about him before. There's a video. I'm sitting in my truck and I'm talking about him. Not about him, but people like him. I didn't really talk about him. I talked about guys like him in Philly, like old school guys. Like whenever you listen, my daughter's like right here, so I'm not going to go into it right now. But listen, I enjoy people. So this is all nichrome, 5 wrap, 2636. So it is going to be around it's going to be around 0.18 or something, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have anything right now to read this? This isn't going to read it, right? This ain't reading anything. What did I say? How is that possible? Yeah, wait. That doesn't make sense to me. It's saying 0.17. It said 0.21, 0.17, Wait, what? How is that even possible? I don't know, man. Did I use stainless steel 36? Oh, I might have. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think I meant 2.8 because when you do, this is a single coil. How is that high? Dual coil nichrome, 6 wrap. I guess it just makes a difference. That's weird. That's actually a weird ohm. It really is. Because when you think of, I make fused Claptons that are 2636, and it's 6 wrap. Did I go? At 6 wrap, dual coil is 0.15. So that spacing makes a difference. That's interesting, actually. That is very interesting. 0.18. I guess after fire, it's going to be around a 0.21 or something. Interesting. That was not what I was expecting, actually. I might have said something like that, but that's not what I was expecting. This is a single coil, motherfucker. .19, 0.20 I'm getting. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I'll see. I mean, it could just be different ohms because of what it is. I mean, technically, it does have more 36 gauge, but that should make it higher, not lower. Yeah, 0.19. 0.19. I guess that makes sense. I expected it to be around 0.3. That's what I expected. It single coil 0.3 all night chrome. There it is. Eat your heart out. Eat your freaking heart out. Look at them humps. My humps, my humps, my lovely coil lumps. Damn, son. I have a 250, but it broke, I guess. Get up, get up. It's the first of the month, so wake up, wake up, wake up. Everybody come on. Bone Thugs and Harmony? Yes, please. Busy Bone? All right, so what's on the agenda for next week? I think I know what's next week. Hold on. I think I know what next week is. Oh, okay, Patreon. Oh, Patreon. Not Patreon people, but Patreon as an app? Ooh, dude. I have to upgrade, and it's not letting me upgrade because of the storage of my phone. How much more storage do you need? I could probably do it right now, actually. Hold on. I just didn't get that. Like, I was trying to do a Throwback Thursday, and I was trying to put this list up, and here comes Patreon upgrade. So I said, okay, let's upgrade Patreon. You be good to me, I'll be good to you. You know what I mean? Update. Let's see. Update. Looks like it's letting me now. I erased some stuff in here. It's letting me now. So I haven't been able to do Patreon on my phone for the last like little bit. We have a giveaway to do too. I have to record this video to do the giveaway. So I have a Widowmaker, but that's even if you went into Patreon today, you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a fucking chance of winning. That's for people that had Patreon last month. So September Patreon giveaway. It's coming up. So if you were in September, you're in. If you get in today or after, you're in next month, which I usually do at the end of the month. I should have been done it. I got to get out the other. I didn't even get out last month's. Jesus. Okay. Yep. Naked Staples next week. Naked Staple is next week. We're going to do a Naked Staple. 53. Holy Jesus. Hungry. And then, yeah, so Patreon, I wanted to put other videos up there for the Throwback Thursday thing. And I just want to start recording more, man. I just want to start recording more. I'm debating how many lives I want to do a week. I think definitely 2 is more than enough. I debate the 1. I don't know. It kind of, if I did more pre-recorded, I could do that. And it wouldn't seem, but I can't. If I don't do pre-recorded, then you got to go live. I'll be on I'm No Joe this Thursday. Lots of big fights. I even come on once in a while. This week, definitely. Yeah, I'm No Joe is its own channel. That's all about MMA and fighting. There's good fights this week. I was on Black Hat White Face today. You know, that's life, man. That's just life in a nutshell right there. I have a daughter, you know. I work. I'm a contractor. So that's basically my life in a nutshell. I used to do a lot of drugs and I stopped. That's not a bad thing, but you know. Mac Myers, what's up? Yeah, I give McDonald's 2 thumbs up. Yankee Coil, talk about the pain. Yeah. Adam Pilar's check, what's up? I would like, oh yeah, we're probably going to do a video this weekend again, but it's not going to be on my channel. So actually, what you want to do is you want to go subscribe to Kim Dixon's channel, you want to go subscribe to Big G's channel, and you want to go subscribe to Crazy Face McGee's channel. We're not doing it on my channel this week. I'll come on and let you know. Like, I'll do a short video like, hey, go over to this channel. We'll do that. Is Gizzard Stew here? I don't see him. Yes, he is. What's up? Don Corleone. And there you go. Earlier the better, meter. The earlier the better. But I'll stay up for this one. I'm gonna get coffee. Maybe a couple beers. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Let's give them something to talk about. So, everybody, we might as well keep this video short so people watch it. If you want to call the White House and tell them that you are against a flavor ban, how much vaping has helped you, call your states too, man. Call your fucking states. Get your state's number. Get your state rep. Leave a message. Be nice. Be nice about it. And tell them, you know, it's not just about the nicotine either. You know? I might want to I'm not going to say that here. Washington banned a branch of vape shops. I see just about everything, and nothing surprises me anymore. It's just like nothing surprises me. It's just like I don't know, man. Listen, it helped me. It helped everybody in this. It's going to be weird, man. It's just going to be a fight, and we don't know what's going to happen. But we got to do our best to make sure that we're treated at least as fair as everybody else, like big tobacco and alcohol and all that stuff. Hopefully, we could do what we want to do, what we like to do, what we've been doing, which is like a tax. You know, maybe, you know, get some kind of regulation on labs and stuff. I mean, I guess devices, the problem with the devices is, like, devices are good. When's the last time we even heard about something blowing up? Honestly. The devices that people are putting out are super safe. Super safe. Even the neck tubes are super safe. So it's really just the juices. So everybody, have a nice night. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This was a good one. We did a good job, especially me. Class is dismissed. You want to see my bell? Recess. Look at that. That's a real school bell. That's a real one. I think it was broke at one point because they got like that wire thing. You know, you knew the teacher that had that. Like, they fucking were just banging on her. Go, 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 go. Get in the fucking room. And it fucking flew off and hit Johnny in the fucking eye. You know that teacher. And they had to make it. They love that bell so much they had to fix it, right? Ooh, is this untwistable? It's put on. Look at that. They think of everything. All right. Everybody have a good one. Fresh will be on in 20 minutes. Fresh 03. That is not the Liberty Bell's huge, and it's got a little thing. It hangs. The Liberty Bell hangs on. Surprised you didn't know that. Liberty Bell hangs. It's like an Igor bell kind of. Okay. Peace out. Somebody get a fresh 03 link for Ohm Chaser coils. What's up, Ohm Chaser? Zeon, I didn't say hi to you. Everybody. I don't think I said hi to M. Gunther. Maybe I did. Maybe in the beginning. Jay is bored. Everybody. I'm out of here. Have a good one.